なぞなぞみたいに初級4人を解き明かしたらみんなでどこまでも受けるね. That's it. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay, so here's the argument. Help me, Sayori! Obviously. I don't know why I'm saving at every step, because if I'm doing Sayori Path, I can only do Sayori Path, and then I have to go all the way to the beginning, and hopefully Skip will be functional because I'm bloated. So Natsuki's poem is cute. I'm not gonna allow that comment, because I don't think there's much to get out of the definition of pussy. I'm not discouraging roleplay or anything, but I don't think I'm ready for that to be my life, is just streaming alongside a roleplay chat. Everyone's oohing at maximum power. Ooh.
I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger. Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's little. This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Hey, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective.
Yes, the main character does indeed connect with the opposite gender. Poorly. He's an idiot. Whoa, this seems dramatic. This is some pressure. Oh man, it's going...
What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the rear, not force them to have to figure it out.
Hey, please don't call her an edgy bitch this time. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. The only way to convey... I love this weird binary we've got, like...
Well...
Does anyone do that? Does anyone turn to a stranger when they have an argument with someone and then just start a fight? Just, like, make them decide? I'll save for posterity, but it's not necessary. Bah! Help me, Sayori! Natsuki. Yuri... Sayori!
Eh?
Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
AK. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
Oh yeah, no, I made that joke already, that the poems are just exactly what he wrote. Like, there's no connection between them. You might have done the spacing, though. You might have actually, like, spaced out so it looks like poetry, because poetry has a very loose bar in some schools.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So, why are we fighting? Because... well... Also...
I want Natsuki octave.
Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Just shut down. Maybe she's malnourished. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whispered to Monika. So this is why... Like, she's doing like the Homer Simpson whisper. So this is why Sayori is vice president. Huh, I didn't realize I couldn't do that at will. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, it's kind of embarrassing of me. How? Like, your hair is super long, Monika, wow. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be in her head, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. It's almost like she's aware of the fourth wall. But she's not, because we saw what happens when she is.
Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes 2 of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. If only I could. But I can't.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Mostly.
Oh, you didn't mean to say Sayori swinging for both teams.
AK, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
Hey, girl, I just met them. I wouldn't call them friends just yet. They just had a stupid argument in front of me. I had to pull out my my childhood friend as a meat shield against these ravening women and their argument about poetry. These hipsters. With any luck, that means I can do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
AK, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. Jeez, why are you such idiot? I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, AK, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori's internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Let's do this. Hajimari yo! Wait, that's it starting. Alright, so we're gonna get in the save up in here. In the save zone. While I'm at it, if I go back to the main menu, yeah, I've saved. Can I see the CGs I've covered? Is that... No? That's not right. There should totally be a way to see your CGs, no? How am I supposed to know what I've done? What's the point of unlocking them if I can't see them? Can I just put the files in? I could totally do that. I can totally just find the files and put them in or set them to unlocked or something. I can cheat. I don't need to do... but I should do all the paths anyway. I was planning to. I was just going to be like a slower pace, so it was going to be an alone thing. It's fine. We're going back in. Hold on to your butts. We're going to either 10 or the next poetry writing, whatever comes first. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Skeletal. That doesn't help. Hopeless! Twirl, no, that's too cute. Wrath is gonna be... Love. Suicide. Ha! You thought! But you would be wrong. I finally hit the suicide button. Yo, remember to smash that suicide button. Don't smash that suicide button, please. Nobody smash that suicide button. I made a distinct... Oh, pleasure is... It's too erotic. I feel like all of the more erotic terms are just slanting Yuri's way. And I guess she does seem like the most sexually minded of everyone. We're on another loop, so should I not spoil, or is it like everybody's established that... I don't know, was it just Monica being a gossipy bitch? Or does Yuri actually get off on it? Because I feel like she actually gets off on cutting herself. Sweet.
Smile monkey! Go on yellow!
Fun. Cry. Climax! Yeah, no, that confirms my theory. Graveyard sadness. Laugh. Dance sounds like it's a Natsuki. Let's give that a shot. No. Color alone. Yeah, that's hers. Because depression makes you feel alone. Oh boy, rough topic. I just thought about Robin Williams. Because that guy... There were a couple of warning signs, but I mean, nobody really... That's rough, man. Rest in peace, Robin Williams. Anyway, Bliss. Get some Bliss in there. Let's try Sunset. Yeah, she likes sunsets too. She has a wide range of interests. She seems to encroach on Natsuki's territory a lot. Natsuki's, like, aggressively cute. Meager in a tone, definitely. Let's try Warm. Now that I'm confident that I've locked in Sayori, I'm sort of stretching out a little. Scars is gonna be Yuri for sure. Huh. Well, what do I know about stuff? I was so sure that the cutter would have scars. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past days. The usual secrets. Alright, yeah, right into the best part. Hey, girl. She's got a little ribbon in her hair. You can't do up your shirt ribbon or your blazer, but you got a ribbon in your hair? Sayori, what are your priorities? I don't know, her messy hair is kind of cute, though. It's better than Natsuki's terrifying gestalt. You shouldn't go slapping anyone's butt, even if they're the same gender, to be honest. I don't recommend slapping butts. You need to be very, you need a high social link before you get to butt slapping territory. If you're best friends with someone, then just slap away. Just give their butt the slaps, but otherwise you gotta have some reservation about it.
I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Eh? That's not like you at all!
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Can I just do, like, the Tsugini Omaiwa JoJo pose up for that one?
Why that, all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. I like that she complies immediately. She doesn't try to bluff or, like, slip out of it or anything. She just... Don't enable them with the role playing. Just let them banter, let them have fun. It's okay. The chat is not included on the YouTube edits, so nobody has to know what dark things I'm vaguely paying attention to adjacent to my line of sight. Got some Unicron roleplay. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How'd you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have... I should do like a thinking pose, like a Phoenix Wright type of thing. If you had enough... I can't do it with my eyes closed. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So, either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all of your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry! Objection. I'm crossing up all my bad anime references. Just full weeb trash. Let's go. I guess that's pretty Americanized weeb trash. So that only leaves the one option.
I give up! Don't make me feel guilty!
If you feel guilty, then it means you deserve to feel guilty. I should do like a cool guy, cross the arms, turn away. If you feel guilty, it means you deserve to feel guilty. You can't pay back what you owe with money! Yuri suddenly giggles.
Eh?
I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening in or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri...
This chat, man, it's gonna be the death of me.
Tell Iki to let me borrow some money. That's...
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori.
Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Hey, that reminds me, Yuri, how do you afford a bunch of, like, ornate-ass knives? I guess you just spend less on snacks than Sayori would... Oh yeah, Natsuki doesn't get an allowance. We talk about judgment. That was... Oh, I always mix up justice and judgment. Judgment was the stand that pretended to be a genie, but he was just making stuff out of dirt. Hail to you!